The mystery of the human spirit is how can the Spirit of God be in you and you in him? The substance of God which was used to create you. This substance allows God to be able to indwell us. God. How can you abide in God and God abide in you? You. How can you, lady size 12, contain the eternal God? How? It means that the substance of God which was used to create you, the more you stay in God, the more that substance becomes denser than the substance of the flesh. Take a little sponge and take a bucket of water. It's a foam. And I want you to put it in the bucket and soak it in that bucket. The more you do that, you realize that the water in the bucket enters into the foam. When you lift the foam up, you realize it's full of water. The more you keep the foam in, the foam is in the water, and the water is also in the foam. But the water in the foam is smaller than the water in the bucket. But when you remove that foam from that bucket and leave it for a long time, the water drains out and it becomes dry again. You are that foam. The water is God. It is possible for you to be in God and God to be in you. The amount of God in you depends on the capacity of him that you can hold. A bigger foam will hold the bigger capacity of God. A smaller foam will hold the smaller capacity of God. I pray for you that your capacity shall increase, that you shall receive more of God. The substance of God, the divine nature of God shall be in you. Now, when God created Adam, all the fallen angels were standing there looking at what he was going to do next. When they were pushed out from heaven, they stood there. And at Eden, the garden of the Lord, when God made man, all of them were standing at the back looking at what he was going to do. And they realized that this man he created, all of a sudden he gave him authority. Now, can I explain Genesis 1 when the Bible said, have dominion? God was making a statement to the onlooking spirits who thought he was a bad God and rebelled against him. But these spirits had fallen, and now they were on the earth. They did not have bodies, so they could not remain on the earth. Now Satan was looking for a way to remain on the earth and control this planet, but they did not have bodies. So when Satan realized that this creation of God was able to dwell, he was a spirit. Man is a spirit. But Satan realized a certain mystery. That he could create a spirit and still give him control to be on the earth at the same time. Man is the only creation of God to be able to dwell in two realms at the same time. Man. Only man. Only man. Only man. Lucifer, Satan, the fallen angel, even Jesus, when he wanted to come, he needed somebody's body. He couldn't come. He couldn't come. That is why they had to go knocking on the hearts, on the doors of virgins. You have no idea the forces at stake. If you did, you will reduce the time you use for foundation and use it to speak in tongues before you come. Look, there are forces at stake. You understand? Why didn't God just kill the whole earth when Noah and all those people, they messed up? Why? No. The people are watching him. The spirits are watching. Prove that you are a good God. Lucifer said you like to control people. And they want to be on their own. And so they said, we can possess this man and control the earth. I'm trying to explain the mystery of the human spirit. And the reason why it is humans and not dogs who are always under attack of demons. It's not anything you have done. No. They are looking for ways to control the earth. And so when they saw Adam, He said, we are going to enter this one and then rule the earth. Then God said in Genesis 1:26, this creation of mine shall have dominion. The reason why he said that thing is what I'm explaining. He shall have dominion over the things in the sea, the ocean world, the marine kingdom, the queen of the coast, the principalities who, because they were struggling to find bodies to contain, they went into the waters. He said, this creation of mine is untouchable. He will have dominion over you, those in the waters. He will have dominion over those in the heavens. He was not talking about fowls and birds. No. He will have dominion over those that creep on the earth. If you like, read Psalm 91. He said there is a pestilence that creeps by noonday. If you like, read Job 27 verse 8. He says there is a path that no bird of the air knows, and the fierce lion has not passed. Why did Jesus say, I give you power to trample over serpents and scorpions? Was he talking about serpents and scorpions? No. He was talking about these demonic spirits. And God said, I'll give you dominion over the fowls of the air. And we all thought he was talking about birds. No. There were angels and demons littered in the air, waiting to possess this man so that they could take control of the earth again. And God said, out of bounds. He will have dominion over you. He will have dominion over you. He will have dominion over you. And he is out of bounds. I prophesy to you. You are out of bounds. Your body is out of bounds. Your spirit is out of bounds. Your soul is out of bounds. No demon can control you.